Good morning. Why do I say good morning? Well, it's absolutely pitch black outside. It is 2:15 on Sunday morning. Have you ever tried standing up in a smart car at 2 o'clock in the morning? You may ask, why is he going so fast with the spray gun? Moments before I got into the car to start painting, I dropped the spray gun. So now it's in bin. Yeah. Right at the bottom of the pot, a big crack. So it was flowing down over the nozzle, and that's why I was going so fast. I need that piece off it. But yeah, that's yeah. Anyway, welcome to episode 4, where we are still fighting the good fight, trying to get it done. We got to make Mudbillies, which is now this day 2 weeks. Hopefully I'll be on the way home. Whether this is still in one piece to come home, I don't know. But we can't look at it like that. Don't be beaten before you start. We learnt this one. Pedals are in, bulkhead is done, steering bar lined up, gear stick is in. You can see where we're running out of paint underneath the seat. So that's got painted. Yeah, look, it's a rush job. It's a quick job. It is what it is. We are this far now. We reached a point today. I'm going to step away from that leaking air. Like, we did reach a point today. I'm not going to lie, and I am going to be as real as I can, as I am in all my videos. We did reach a point today where it was like, it's 2 weeks away. Where do you go? What do you do? You've started it, but it's not looking good. It's not looking like it's going to make it. Like, I think everyone has that little bit of indecisiveness, I'm going to call it. I get it too. But, as I just quoted, you can't be beaten before you start. We've started it. We're this far. We can't turn around now. That will be a complete waste of the last couple of weeks. Fair enough. Granted. Hands up. Should really have set out a longer period of time to build this car. Really, really, really should have. But we're here now. So let's not dampen our spirits. Let's get back in the frame of mind of, let's get this done. That's where I like to be. But yeah, we do come across them thresholds of way like. But you gotta say yes, like. Not why, not with it, it's go. Get it done. Actually, I'm going to admit this. I'm looking at it now. My homemade pedal box. I don't look half bad. Made that myself. Yeah. 2 pedals out of a Robin Reliant turned upside down. And I made, you can definitely tell, I made the throttle. Because it's like something over 2300 DAF. The length of it. But anyway. Yes, that's where we're at. It is 2:15 on Sunday morning. This is painted so we can finish off in here in the morning. We may have to go on a road trip to collect back shocks. And that is what's actually holding up the back end. Everything else is complete. I made my drive box brackets. You may like it, I don't know. I'll get the lamp. So, obviously enough. You can see there. 3 pipes coming out together below. But we've 1 pipe protecting underneath. I'm kind of shocked at that myself. I made that. That's shocking. But yeah, there we go. Obviously, you may see there's a gap in there. See? On the orange paint. This gap here. Obviously enough. I'm not going to butt them all up together. I'm going to build it up with spacers. Because worst case scenario, if the engine has to come out of her, the drive box has to come out, and I'm not going to bolt that in there, never to leave again. So we may prepare for worst case scenario. Not think of it, but be prepared for it. So really not like me, was it? Think about them things. Yeah, I should have just welded it shut and then worried about it another day. That's more like me. Pop in our rad in the morning. And our exhausts are going to come out this side now. Not where they were in episode 3. So that's where we're at. Anyway, we'll check back in the morning. So it is Tuesday evening of the 20th of February. I like how I narrated that. We are out trucking as we do. Even when we're not in the shed creating mad bills, we're trucking. We're out on the road. With this company a long time now, Dalton's Care. Probably the fact of with him so long is how understanding and supportive that he is towards my creative bills. When it came to the Robin, my boss man was very supportive. The bike, all the runs that we ever did, that man was very supportive. To give a little bit about this company, I describe him as Southern Ireland's largest bulk hauliers. It's a fleet of around maybe possibly 250 bulk trailers, and then he has over 100 temperature controlled fridge units. So he's a big outfit, but when it comes to things like what I'm at, very supportive, very down to earth man. Anyway, back to the build. We were at it till 2:30 this morning. Got the radiator in, mounted, brackets done. Still have no rear shocks. Still have no running engine. And it's 10 days away. In 10 days, she has to be sat on the track in Devon in the UK. That's what was set up. St. Stephen's Day was the day we cut it, so we're just coming on an 8-week mark. Start to finish build. Now, rung about 15 to maybe 20 motorcycle breakers yesterday. Rang Suzuki Ireland this morning. Nobody had a K4 or K5 wearing them. We still don't have a running engine, it's still not going. And I would really like to get it going this side of the weekend, not to figure it out next weekend when I'm sat on the line that we got deeper problems than I thought. But as and however, where there's a will, there is a relative. I did make a phone call to Colchester in the UK, Colchester Breakers. They broke the exact engine and the exact wording of my needing yesterday. So what they broke yesterday is now currently on its way to Ireland. So hopefully, and I use that word a lot, we should have it running by the weekend, I hope. At least then we can start piecing it together. We were in City Spare Motorcycles in Dublin this morning. Always deal with those guys. Real nice guys. We are now running GS6R Suzuki front calipers, and believe it or not, Sierra rear calipers. Good old Henry Ford has to be in there somewhere. Sierra back caliper, Sierra back discs, and Sierra drives. Yeah, because they're the bolted apart drives. You can bolt it from the inner to outside to the hub. So highly recommended by the Autograss men. So we went down that route. And that's where we're at. Just a quick little update of how we're looking. Everyone seems to think it's very close to the line. We still have to paint it yet. Sign write it. We're cutting it fine, but let's not think about that. Let's just get it built, get it there, and set out what we aim to do, as well as a little bit of trucking. So, just a little update, a little bit of what's going on. We'll get there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Before we head back up the road, we're going to dart in here. Hood is staying up today, being Thursday. We have 7 days to go. 7 days. Yeah, we're having a bad hair day, so the hood has to stay up. And here's where we're at. Our shocks are not in, but we have them. Our motor is still not running. We still haven't got it running. The new wiring loom is being dropped to the north today. That came from Colchester in the UK. Learned a hell of a lot about Suzuki's in the last couple of days because I never had one before. So that should be picked up today. In my head, to be running for tomorrow. Does that make sense? We come over here where we converted our front discs. This whole setup here came from C-Tech. You buy the alloy part, the disc, the upright, and City Spares in Dublin supplied the G6R front calipers. So we had to make all this piece here last night. So got all that done, and yeah, a little bit close for comfort in there, but I can't see a problem. Where we're at, just to bring episode 4 to a close. Engine's not running. Wiring loom should be on tonight, tomorrow. Worst case scenario I'm going to use. This is why I haven't cut my drives yet. Because if I run this engine, drives need to be cut. If I run that engine, which is running, driving, spot on, I don't need to cut the drives. But I'm 400cc less in this. But there's getting there, and there's getting there. So that's the way I'm going to put that one to you. If that's not going to run, we bought it not running, so we should know more tomorrow. And that breaks down what we've done this week. Not a lot. And we're into the final week of our 8-week build. Kind of nuts, but hey. I made up new exhausts. Now they're all a lot shorter. Both pipes are near enough the same length, which will improve sound. And the front is just near ready to go back together with those on. So yeah. At the beginning of episode 4, you may have sensed that little bit of negativity. But I'm not going to have it as negativity. I'm not going to have it as that. I'm pretty sure I am not alone. And this is why I show it, and this is why I make it real. How many people have started projects and hit that moment, and then the project is dropped because they feel they can't do it. So that's why I put that out there. I get those moments. I had those moments, I'd say 10 times going through the Robin, of where I was like, this can't be done. this can't be done. But you do need to tell yourself, this can be done. That's why I don't hide it. That's why it ain't portrayed as negativity. It's portrayed as we all get that moment of, is this actually going to work? Do I actually know what I'm doing? So, keep at it. Any projects that you're at, don't feel that you can't complete it. You can. My advice might make all that unfinished project sector in marketplace very limited, but I don't care. I'd rather see people complete their projects. I really would. It's not a project if it's easy. Then it's not a project. If it's not a project if it's something that you've done before. You know? So that's just my theory. Just wanted to make sure of that, and that's why I said I don't hide it. I don't know why I'm carrying the steering wheel around the shed. I don't know why. But anyway, we have spare cogs. We have a neck brace, whatever. I think my neck is thick enough. So that's where we're at. That's where we're happening. Our shocks are here. And we're going to get these all mounted up. Sat just there. To this bar here. To there. And then she's rolling. She's rolling. Progress every time. That's what it's all about. That's why we can't give up that handy. Even if we are on the limit of timeline. We've even started doing a little bit outside filler. I'm not going to show you. Okay, I'm going to show you back here. Yeah, I did that. But it has to look worse before it looks better. Remember. Anyway, there you have it. Happy Thursday. And hopefully, by next Thursday night, I'll be dropping in with you while I'm on the way to the ferry. Everyone's like, I like your enthusiasm, Falvey. I like it. Oh, so do I. See you later.